funny weed number, just plain. Hello there. Just crunching some candy. Hope you can hear it, and I hope it sounds terrible. Candy's all gone. Did you know that that thing that hangs and it's like a bunch of balls sitting on each other? It's called a Newton's cradle, which is also Newton's pendulum, Newton's balls, Newton's rocker, or executive ball clicker. Kind of, kind of weird that they're like, yeah, you, I see you got Newton's balls on your desk. Kind of weirdo. Oh, I'm the guy with balls on my desk. I'm the boss. Hey Google, define omnivastance.
Here's the definition of
Omnivastance.
here's what I found.
Omnivastance. Omnivastance.
Here are some results.
Omnivastance. Omnivastance.
Here's what I found on the web.
Omnivastance.
These came back from a search.
One who has the qualities of omnivastance is, well, first off, it's the one power pop beyond omnipotence. The power to be outside, uh, the power to be outside of power system and beyond omnipotence as well. Also called true absolute above all, the true absolute power, outside power system, real omnipotence, omnifictional author, authority omnipotence, beyond all power, beyond almighty power, true slash absolute slash meta alpha slash omega power, infinite might slash power, supreme omni-infinity power, true absolute meta-omnipotence, beyond omnipotence, personal own God, primordial omnipotence, primordial ultimate godhood slash power, unlimited absolute boundless power, capabilities, omnivastance, from Hindu origin, omnivastance, anything beyond omnipotence, is the only almighty true power that is outside of all power system as well as beyond omnipotence. This isn't very descriptive and I don't appreciate it very much. How about define OMNISCIENCE?
Here's the definition of omniscience: the state of knowing everything.
But what's the point? What you come here to be born as a human so that you can experience things. Things such as not knowing, things such as sadness. Hold on, let me pull up the chart of consciousness. Yep. We come here so that we can start from the bottom of the chart of consciousness and work our way up to the top. The top of the chart of consciousness is where we are, where we were before we were born. Meaning, we were creatures, we were no entities of pure light energy, and all we felt all day and all night was joy, happiness, love, anything else good that you can think of, we were feeling it all the time. And you're like, damn, bro, I'm so bored of being so damn happy all the time. Whatever could I do to quell this boredom? So you say that, and then you're like, "Oh shit, wait, I could just hop in this simulation." That 8 hours, that 6 between 3 and 10 hours of sleep you get at night, you could have been in the astral realm for fucking years, bro. You could have been there for the most infinite amount of time, but you're still coming back here every day because you're bored of the astral realm. Weird, right? You're bored of feeling so fucking happy and peaceful and shit that you come here and you're like, damn, I want to feel shame. What does guilt feel like? Holy shit, apathy? Man, I could be apathetic about things. Whoa, I could feel grief and fear. Man, I haven't felt fear in how long? And then you're like, damn, bro, desire? Hooey. I could feel me some desire right about now. Like, what's the point? I wish we remembered more of our sleepy time where we are like part of the not part of this universe even. Don't have to deal with all this awake shit. Looking at this chart, the third dimension stops at courage. Like courage, the vibrational energy of 200, courage, the emotion courage is the last step of the third dimension. Once you pass courage, you are in the fourth dimension. Did you know that? Fourth dimensional thinking is courage, neutrality, willingness, acceptance, and inner light. And that's from 200 to 400 on the chart. As you continue up, what comes next is what says new humanity consciousness, which of course includes inner light, inner wisdom, and inner love. I feel like a lot of us should be at the point of the new humanity consciousness right about now. And uh, all this shit in the news and like general media is keeping the general populace down. Today I was listening to the news and god damn, they are holding they're like they say the dumbest shit to try to get people to stay on their side, to be on the stupid side, right? And something about hold on. Okay, so Trump, right? Our old president, the man holding himself up, I believe, in the White House. He, first of all, sits like a bisexual. That man is clearly he's he's not the straightest crayon in the box, you know? He's like the one that melted last year, and you're like, "Oh, but I'll still use it." He's, hello there, second person to tune into the stream. The news. Terrible people. They've got, all the lies they're saying are so the lies the news is putting out is very it doesn't link together well. A lot of what they're saying just doesn't make sense. I don't know how to describe it much. I just know that I haven't heard anything come from the media. The media has not given me any reason to be afraid of the virus, to to be afraid of who's gonna be the president. Cause, dude, having Obama didn't affect me as having Obama as president did not affect me in the slightest. Having Trump as president has not affected me in the slightest. What makes you think that having a senile old man puppet in office, what makes you think having a puppet in office is gonna do anything to me? The answer is surprising because nothing. It's not gonna affect you in the slightest. It's not gonna affect me in the slightest. These people are grasping grasping desperately at straws to 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 keep the old power systems at play. But those straws don't they're not imagine someone's like, "Here, grab a straw out of my hand." the short straw gets whatever, but if you pull out the chopstick, then hoo-wee, something else, but they pulled the chopstick, and they're like, "Oh, shit, that was super stupid. Why didn't that work?" Or even worse, they're like, "Oh, shit, that was super stupid. How did they fall for it? How are people still like, 'Damn, yeah, I totally want to be in fear and just pay taxes and die, basically, and go to a job that you hate every day.'" Like, what? For why? What are you're okay, so you can't advance as a person unless you're doing something you love and you can focus on something you love. The labels that you assign yourself and the labels that the general public has assigned you in your life are not are not are not you. You are not whatever that freaking weirdo just called you. They don't know you. There's nothing about you that is definable unless you would like to sit in a mold and become molded. But you are without definition. You are you, and that is it. You is whoever the fuck, whatever the fuck you want to be. Nothing is impossible. Like, I've been listening to Dampier subliminals for a while, and I fully believe that I have at least 3,700 more years, but nobody's gonna take me seriously for for at least 200, you know? Oh yeah, speaking of the have you seen all these immortality subliminals? Like, hold on. That means that so many people now, right now, this moment, have have access, have the ability to live forever, to be in this fleshy form forever. I I don't believe in I believe it'll work. I believe you can become immortal and live in a body that never ages and never dies. But again, why? Why? Forever? You want in eternity of hold on, of shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, courage, neutrality, willingness, acceptance, inner light. You want how many years of these things? Like, for me, I I want to master all the instruments. I want to create symphonies. That shit I can't do in this one lifetime. So, in my case, extension of life, I can see that being good for me. But in the case of I'm gonna live forever. I'll never die. It's not good. We come here so that we can have our regular daily dose of bullshit that we're like, damn, bro, I want to go back to Earth. That simulation, bro, all the bullshit they threw at me, the best, right? We want that, but I'm sure that after the after the sun blows up, you don't want to be here because it'll be so cold. It's gonna be so cold. Ooh. Think about that. That's something you gotta write affirmations for. I die when the sun dies. Because if that's an affirmation, I could see immortality subliminals working out. But I don't want to be frozen for eternity. I don't know about you. In the fifth dimension, like fifth dimensional thinking, that's that starts at 500 hertz, 500 on the chart, which is inner love. Above that, we have oneness and presence. Let's go to the big old Googulator to see if we can get shed some light on this shit. Uh, oneness.
Here are some results.
Uh, wait, hold on. Sneaker boutique. Shut up. Same thing on Twitter. Therapeutic massage. Bitch, what? Health collective. Oneness projects. No. Define oneness.
Here's the definition of oneness: the fact or state of being unified or whole, though comprised of two or more parts.
All right. So oneness is in reference to you being one and me being one, but we are the same one. But it's not just about you and me, and it's not just about everybody. Everybody has to, everybody has, not everyone, of course, because that's some hard shit to do. There's a lot of niggas here, but if everyone in your community was able to act as one, if everyone in the next door community acted as one as well, and you went over there and you're like, hey, one, I'm one. Would you like to hang out? Would you like to become one with us? This expansion of oneness is epic and cool. and and would eventually turn into something massive, but also still just one, because everyone would be like, damn, I wonder. Wait, one? I wonder what it's like being one. I wonder what it's like being uno. The next step up from the fifth dimension on the chart of consciousness is self-realization, right? But it doesn't start till the 600 presence. And then the next step is 670 non-duality. Hold on, let's get a look at that. Define non-duality. Of
According to
course,
Wikipedia,
it's
in
gonna be.
spirituality, non-dualism,
Shut
also called.
up. Stop talking.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Bitch. Define oneness. No.
Here's the definition of.
Define non-duality.
According to Wikipedia, in spirituality,
Did y'all know that
non-dualism,
tomorrow
also
is
called non-duality,
11
means not two or one
22
undivided without a second.
2020? What are you going to be doing on 11 22 2020? In spirituality, non-dualism, also called non-duality, means not two. Or one undivided without a second. Which, from my perspective, I'm looking at this, I'm like, huh, 540, oneness, to be one, and 670, non-duality, to be one, right? But not split. Like what? What does that mean? 700, awareness. That's when you hit enlightenment. Awareness. But awareness of what? Awareness of yourself, your chakras, keeping your shit in balance. Um uh uh Awareness, energy, the thought forms, shit like that, like keeping your energy both to yourself and extending it where it matters. Like, let's say somebody's choosing to feel uh low vibrational. Let's say they're feeling grief or fear or guilt or shame. And you're like, damn, I am not sucking in that energy, right? But instead of being a receiver of energy in that moment, you grab their hand and you say, you don't have to feel this way. What the fuck are you doing, you dumb bitch? Smile and get on with it. Not like that. But you definitely do it in the way you just expunge energy. You just kinda give them a tidal wave, right, of good ass energy, and what the fuck is that? Oh, and, uh, if they're looking you in the eyes, they're gonna be taking in some of that energy for sure, but, like, awareness, chakras, energy, thought forms, the things you say matter. Literally, they are matter. You don't even have to say them, actually. The things you think matter. They are matter. Your aura is basically your auric body, you know how the chakra system extends just about a half head above your head? That is actually your body. You are the blob, which is your personal space. And that blob, which is your personal space, has whatever the fuck you're thinking about just floating around in it. And as you move around your life space, your vehicular devices, your phone, your outside, the literal outdoors, you are imprinting thought forms. So, I keep clapping. It's probably not good sounding, right? So, as you are leaving these thought forms around like a damn slob, anybody else who resonates with that thought form or who resonates with the mood you are in. Hold on. Is that the mute button? Sick. Okay, cool. Uh, that means anybody who is on the same vibrational resonance as you can pick up on your thought form. The things that you thought yesterday when you went out on that walk, somebody's going home with those thoughts. And here's what you can do to keep that shit in check. It's not an immediate process, at least it wasn't for me. But anytime something would come at me instead of come to me, you know, I would be like, ow, damn, the pain, oof, ouchies, this sucks, I want to die, right? These are the thought forms that you leave around after feeling those, not saying, but feel and thinking those things, right? But instead of oof, ouchies, the pain, you want your default. You want your default mode to be, "Oh my gosh, this is great. This is amazing. I love that this is happening for me right now. This right here is definitely gonna move me forward," right? These are the thought forms you wanna leave around because, firstly, they're high vibrational. In contrast, in comparison to the other ones, for sure they're high vibrational because they help one move forward rather than stop moving at all. You leave around happy little shit, even when you're angry, even when you're fucking pissed. Just happy thoughts. Because you pick up on the happy thoughts and you're like, damn, those are some high vibrational happy thoughts, but experiencing you're experiencing them from a low vibrational point, right? So you pick up on them, you're like, damn, wait, these are high vibe thoughts that I'm thinking, and you raise your own vibration because you're thinking about it yourself. You get caught up on yourself, but in a good way. Also, let me just finish out this chart of consciousness. We're at 700 awareness. 800 is the next one up. It is entitled The Great Void. I can see how this might mean something, but to me, right now, nothing. I'm not feeling it. The Great Void? That's a massive gap. 850 is the next one up. And again, the Great Void. The whole of the 800s, really, because it's just blackness. 850, Divine Grace and Love Union. Wow, that's so that means something to someone somewhere. 900's the next up. 900 is the baseline of the 12th dimension, which is kind of funky because fifth dimension is five 500, right? And 900 to 12? Okay, firstly, mathematically, that doesn't make sense because we are moving one, two, three, 4 places up, 4 places up, and we're also moving up 400 hertz in the chart of consciousness, right? How are we getting 5 plus 4 equals 12? Because where I'm from, 5 plus 4 is 9. So why isn't it the ninth dimension? 1000 is full consciousness. That is when you are, wait, no. At about 800, I could understand, somebody being like, accessing the Akashic records and shit. But at 1000, at full consciousness, we are complete. We are the white aura beings who don't have to do this shit again. Don't have to, but can if you want to, right? It's totally got to be optional. We come here to evolve, and most of us here now are from the times of Atlantis. The Atlantean times that I totally cannot remember because I haven't accessed the Akashic record. That shit is hard, and ugh, sounds like a lot of sitting. Lost my train of thought. It's gone. The moon's pretty tonight. I would show ya, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot more than I want to do. I haven't even taken us out for dinner. Wow. I think that's the end of the stream. I don't have anything else to say right now. I was kind of hoping more people would check in and be like, "Hey, I want you to make this subliminal," or "Hey, I want you to make that subliminal." And I was gonna shoot them down like, "Nah, I ain't making none of that." But now that nobody has requested anything, I kind of want to make something. So if you, the lone viewer, has anything to suggest, comment it down below later. Otherwise, for the time being,